All right, 6:43, and once again, the big story here, we're forecasting that winter weather potential as we go into the end of the week. We talked about this dynamic system that's coming in, and keep in mind, 2 to 4 days out, that puts us in that type and timing category. And what we mean by that is we really will be able to fine tune the timing of this system and what kind of precip we will see, especially as you move inland. Of course, 1 to 2 days out, we really get into the nitty-gritty details of the accumulation, the exact timing hour by hour. But it does look like now that developing low pressure is going to happen. High confidence in that. And the confidence continues to increase that we will have a route and a track somewhere near our coast. Now, keep in mind, a 50-mile shift north or south, even 25 miles, will really dictate how this all plays out. But as we go into your forecast, notice, I think, new trends this morning showing the potential of maybe a flurry or two right across the area as we go into Friday afternoon, not to mention also the wintry mix of the sleet, the freezing rain. Eventually, as that low pressure system gets pulled in, warmer air will as well, and temperatures will begin to warm up as we go into Saturday morning, the early morning hours. But notice there's still a wintry mix across portions of the PD. Going to need to keep a close eye on that. Too much of that could create some slick spots as we go into Saturday morning. By the time the system moves through, warmer weather comes in, and we're done with this, I think, by the middle of the day on Saturday afternoon. We could even see some sunshine prevail as we go into that forecast. So right now, freezing rain potential looking a little bit more likely that we will have some slick spots inland. And what I mean by inland, Darlington County, Marlboro County, Scotland, Robinson, Dillon County. Can't rule out maybe a shift to the south just a little bit, but at this point, I think I-95, that area, going to be kind of what we need to keep an eye on, especially areas north and west of that. Meanwhile, for Ordie and Georgetown County, it's the plain cold rain that will be around with maybe a flurry chance as we head into the forecast there Friday afternoon. Here's a look at it for the weekend. We're keeping an eye on this closely for the PD. We've highlighted that red for inland areas. Once we get sunshine behind the system, I think temperatures will warm up in the 40s again. But notice that cold weather sticks around for Sunday. You'll certainly feel the cold as you step out the door this morning. 30s right now, 32 degrees in Myrtle Beach, 31 in Florence. And as we go throughout the day, the temperatures will climb into the low 40s, but the wind will still make it feel colder. Feeling like the upper 30s at our warmest part of the day. Plenty of sunshine to go around, and as we go throughout your forecast, of course, going to be holding on to the wind even through this evening. Jenna has a look at your 10-day forecast coming up in 7 minutes.